We're gonna go up Scenic Drive. It's a nice twisty, very technical road. What I mean by technical is that it's very tight, the road is rough, there's no runoff room. Now this road is nice because you don't have to be going at crazy speeds to get a feel for how good your bike is with respect to braking, acceleration. Gives you a good idea of how the suspension handles rough roads, changing radius turns. So yeah, you don't have to be going very fast to have fun on this road. Yeah, so as you can see, there's very little runoff room. Oh, I felt the rear end. Step out a little bit there. But yeah, this road is very rough. There are spots where it actually pops you out of your seat. So I think I've been on this road once since I bought the bike. I'm feeling the rear end a little bit twitchy, stepping out a little bit on me on some of these turns. It's also partially because the tire is the original tire and it is a little bit squared off. So I think it's during that transition from the flat center section to the side of the tire that I'm getting that sensation. Yeah, so this is what I was referring to. You can kind of see the center section of the tire here is flat, and then this transition here I think is what I was feeling when I would initiate the turns. So I think it's going to be time to get some sportier, newer rubber. The bike has well over 4,000 miles. This bike, for being as lightweight and small as it is very stable. The suspension is very stable. It feels very planted to the road. At this pace, the brakes are more than enough. I mean, I'm just using 2 fingers on the front brake primarily. So 3rd gear is good for this. You can almost ride the whole thing in 3rd gear. Tempted to drop down to 2nd a few times, but at the relaxed pace that you should be riding this, it's better to just leave it in 3rd and throttle out smoothly. Oh, there's some oil here in the middle of the road there. Got to be careful with that. Yeah, so this road often has gravel just from in after the rain. This is one of the nicer radius turns here. So yeah, this really puts the suspension to the test because you're changing direction constantly. It's bumpy. You're braking, you're accelerating. You get a feel for how smooth the throttle is, how smooth the brakes are, if the brakes are powerful enough. Keeping a nice constant flow here. 2 fingers on the front brake are really all you need. I may tap the rear brake a little bit to adjust the orientation of the bike, but in general it's not necessary. Another nice thing about small bikes like this with a small wheelbase is that you do not have to have a big lean angle to get through a turn, so that makes it safer as well. A lot of backfiring still with this bike. I haven't looked at getting my ECU reflashed, sent out for reflashing, which I think I'll have to do. Brake, lean. That was a fun little ride. The bike performed great. But if you like this type of content, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to generate a lot more content on this bike, including maintenance, tips and tricks, modifications. You can also let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I know this bike has a pretty big following, the R3 as well, and a lot of things to carry over between the 2 platforms. I'll be looking forward to generating more content that hopefully is useful for the community.